Hey, you're watching Fat Man, you dingus. Whatever he said.
Yo, it's your boy, Fat Man DD1. Welcome back to the channel. That's what I like to hear. Yo, all right, so check this in the most obvious ways possible. We're talking about GTA, and somehow Andrew Tate is related to this. All right, shout out to Aberrant Preach. But before we get into before we get into this, I'm a video game connoisseur. I love me some games, as you can see, right? I played Spider-Man 2. It was okay. I didn't watch the Game Awards. I might watch it because I might stream it, might watch it, do clips, who knows. But Grand Theft Auto, Resident Evil, and I believe Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat, but more than Resident Evil. Mortal Kombat has been criticized and has so much controversy over it the same way as motherfucking Grand Theft Auto. The church and your motherfucking schools and the news and the media have been hounding these two franchises for decades, years now, all right? It's just been fucking amazing. Grand Theft Auto will rot your kids' brains and make them violently go to the strip club, and this is not for children. It's not for kids. But some kids back in the days used to convince their grandmas or their stupid parents about games, but the ESRB rating on the fucking games says that it's rated M for mature content. Some of you people are gonna just listen to your damn kids and buy the fucking game or shut them up, especially in this modern time where they're listening to Sexy Red and Ski and that gay shit. So it just is what it is at this point. For the most part, video games are just same thing as music. If you're not moderating your children, shut the fuck up. If you're not paying attention to what's out there, shut the fuck up. The news and the media are going to attack Grand Theft Auto because it's like, oh, you can shoot cops and slap hookers and blow shit up and fly and burn and become Superman and mod it to do dumb shit. Video games. Grand Theft Auto is a video game. It just is what it is. No one is doing that shit in real life because real life is more dangerous and shit just, well, you'll just end up fucking losing. And Mortal Kombat is just fucking fighting and badassery. So people get mad at these shits, and it blows my mind. Pause. But let's get into this video and react, shall we? Let's go.
Self-described alpha males are waging war against Grand Theft Auto 6 right now. Because in addition to all the hype after the trailer for GTA 6 broke records yesterday, it's been the talk of the internet, there have also been people throwing out criticism. And among those, you have the likes of the Tate brothers and Elon Musk, with Tristan Tate saying,
I'm not a fan of anyone under the age of 18, 21 maybe, playing video games where the goal is to shoot police officers.
It's not the goal. That's not even, yes, you shoot at cops, but the goal is that you're living as a villain, a bad guy, and you're doing what bad fucking people do, is you shoot at cops and you blow shit up, and it's dramatic. It's action. What the fuck are you talking about? For someone who's like, I'm a badass, I'm a criminal, you're just a bunch of bitches, like a bunch of bitches.
I just don't think that's good for society. I feel like you could create a better objective with the game, you know?
Okay, so I'm gonna chime in for a second. This is to all my gamers out there. Y'all know about accessibilities, right? Last of Us 2 was the fucking nominated for accessibilities, right? Accessibility in a video game is for anybody who have a hard time playing games, who uses mouse and stuff like that, who can't, visual seeing impairments, right? Accessibilities are where it's at in video games, yes? So what happens, and magically, this is probably in there somewhere, that the accessibility settings in Grand Theft Auto is, you don't want to shoot hookers. Oh, disable harming citizens, that means hookers, police officers, except for actual enemies approaching you, right? Police would not be those enemies, so you can't shoot at police. So imagine there's accessibility is in the games that allows you not to shoot at hookers, shoot at police, or shoot at regular bystanders, except for the enemies that are attacking you. That's different. The police might become an enemy, might not, depending on how the game feels, right? Depending on the accessibilities. Now, if that's in the game, Grand Theft Auto honestly gets a W for me, because that's, oh wow, you really thought about the sensibilities of humans with your accessibilities? Oh my fucking god, think about that. Imagine that's in the fucking game. Accessibility settings. clean, Grand Theft Auto clean version. You can still fly around, shoot, but you don't really, you scare people instead of hit them. And then you shoot the bad guys, the actual bad guys attacking you, not the cops. And then you can still steal money, trade cars, and do all the blowy blow-up stuff. Except, no one really gets hurt except the bad guy in the game. That's not you. So just imagine that makes so much fucking sense. Just imagine that, if that's in the game. So, like, for real, niggas is dumb. But, that's accessibilities. That's very accessible. Like, that's awesome if the game has that. Or they just have something in the game, in the in the game mode that says bitch setting.
I don't think it's a good thing that people should go around and assassinate people. I don't think it's a good thing that just kids should be indoctrinated into thinking they are into war. We could do that to a lot of games. Like we could play that shit for a lot of games. There's a lot of games that are not good and not good, but it goes against whatever you should do. It's a game.
This makes me think of all those video games that had guns and stuff like that.
And they said that it would
lead to like...
Yeah, like... I couldn't have toy guns growing up, right? Because I knew it was a toy. My parents knew they were toys. But it's hard when it's like your parent is like, no, you shouldn't have that. Why? But you'll let me have a toy sword, but each time I have a toy sword, it breaks. I can't like... smash them. Like, I don't know what it was. Every time I got toy swords, I would smash them together and they just break. I was like, damn, these shits are cheap. So it's very like crazy that you can't even like play a video game and it's still gonna be fucking controversial. It's a fucking game. What are we talking about?
gun
violence and all this other stuff when there's like zero evidence, and all the scientific studies that have come out so far say the opposite. This is the same stuff that you tried to use when they want to ban any games like Call of Duty and stuff because they said it kids. Now apparently these games are somehow bad because they make you want to what? Do harm to police officers in real life? In the game, you end up murdering hookers and doing all kinds of other stuff. Does it make us also want to have violence against ladies too? Like, I don't know if these people really think about the stuff that they saying when they saying it. Because if it works...
They obviously not, because you hear this shit.
For police officers, it works for anyone who's a victim in any video game.
And then you had Elon Musk also condemning that part, writing on Twitter that he tried playing GTA, but didn't like doing crime. GTA 5 required shooting...
God, you a bitch. God damn it, nigga. How the fuck do you... Oh my God. My God. How do you own a platform where there's people on the platform saying the craziest shit about black people and all this fucking crazy shit out of their mouths, but for some fucking reason, I can't play it because of the crime? I know he's like on some type of spectrum, but Jesus, it's a video game. It's fiction. Is it that real for you?
Police officers in the opening scene just couldn't do it. And while those two aren't the first people to condemn or call out certain parts of the game, there was still no shortage of people mocking their responses online. People saying of Tate, heartwarming, alleged sex traffickers draw the line at virtual violence against police. Commentators like Hassan Pike are writing, it's incredibly ironic that two brothers that quite literally tailored their entire online persona as though they are GTA side characters taking a stance against the game,
For
like
real?
Hillary Rodham Clinton in 2000.
That is true. That's
Damn.
actually a good take from Mr. Hamasabi.
I'm not a fan
That's true.
of Hassan, but shit, you
that's
gotta,
a good take.
You got a point.
They do come across like GTA side characters.
Really, that's a good point.
And of Musk, people saying, why would you buy a game called Grand Theft Auto and expect not to shoot at cops?
Blah.
In the video, since the trailer came out, everybody been losing their minds. I thought it was gonna do well. I didn't know it was gonna do 100 million on YouTube, and he's still rising. I think it's like 120 now.
It's crazy.
Damn.
It's crazy. But
I've never been the biggest Grand Theft. I played. Listen, people gonna hate me for it. It's okay. I played Grand Theft Auto 3 when it was in Liberty City. I played Grand Theft Auto 3 Vice City. Okay, I was never into San Andreas, and I stopped there. But a lot of the subsequent games looked amazing. I just changed genres.
I did
What?
play all those games.
Okay, yeah. I think the franchise was amazing. I remember playing Grand Theft Auto 3 Liberty City, and one of the funnest things for me to do was picking up a hooker, going into a back alley, parking the car, and literally you would just see the car shake.
You don't even know what's happening.
Nothing else would happen.
You don't even know what's happening. Like, what's happening? It's just shaking. Nothing could be happening.
Nothing else would happen, but for me, that was like such an immersion. It was so funny to me. Okay,
I think that's all of us.
I don't know. Maybe not. A lot of people never played Liberty City. To me, the game is just mindless entertainment. I hate people who look at media and they go like, well, if you play these games, you're going to want to do X afterwards. Like, where's the science to back this shit up? And if you...
It's like the Peter Griffin. You suck at driving. Play Grand Theft Auto. He fucking stops a car, punches a man, takes the car, beats a hooker to death. Like, what are we talking about?
You guys are going down that road. Just remember, once you start, you cannot stop. Well, why are we doing video games where you're not the cops and you have to be the robbers instead and you shoot? I think it'd be better to be the cops. You're doing the punch up, punch down bullshit with comedy. That's what you're doing.
For real.
It's the same thing. But people call them comedians. Well, when you make jokes about icks, it encourages your audience to hate these people. When you play video games that criminalize or...
I'm like, if you make jokes about icks, you make jokes about people's icks. An ick just sounds weird. Just that's an ick for me. I'm like, the word ick triggers me to punch you in the face. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Target certain people, you're much more likely to... That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. So that's why I don't like this kind of stuff. Also, makes you seem kind of boring and lame. But really, like a video game like Grand Theft Auto, you guys are whining about that. Shut up. But that's just my opinion. What do you think about this whole thing?
It's just people trying to create content and they have to talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
as a Haitian, aren't you excited for your people to be represented in Vice City?
I don't care. They were.
You look like you should be in the game.
There was. I look like I should be in the game.
Yeah, you look like you should be one of the NPCs I have to kill before I get to like the guy who actually has the quest.
I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind? Look at you being so humble.
I'm not humble.
I appreciate you. I know.
I would mind.
At least you be in the video game Ethiopians. We never going to make it into San Andreas. That was my last shot.
No, you're more like a
What, GTA what? Say some shit, nigga.
No, not even.
Or Minnesota?
No,
GTA Washington? Capital City?
I wouldn't say GTA.
What?
But you strike me more like a Assassin's Creed. Like they're gonna do a version where it's in Egypt, and I do one that's in Ethiopia.
Okay.
You'd be there definitely.
I hope because I'm Ethiopian. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I would really see you like something like that. You know, they did the Black Flag.
Black Flag was fire.
Pirates of Black. It's like a.
That is the last Assassin's Creed game that I really liked.
Exactly.
That's the
like
first one.
Black Flag is like pirates, and most of you are pirates.
Facts. Facts.
I didn't like Black Flag as much. I don't know what it was. I just,
Don't say facts and Somalians.
Hey,
Not
listen.
you. I'm just kidding.
Hey, y'all like ass? We like booty.
What?
Pirates.
No, still didn't get it.
Pirates, booty. That's like the things they loot. So when
What?
pirates steal treasure, they call that booty. Arg, booty. You've never heard this before?
No.
Pause, because you don't know about it, but it's a real thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, you don't play enough video games with pirates.
No, I don't. No, definitely not. I like shooters and I like races.
Where do you think the word booty came from?
I thought he said racist. I thought he meant racing.
Possible. I believe you. Like, I'm right. That's my job here on this channel. Is
To make me look sus.
Yeah, it's to question you.
But I'm not.
It's for me to question you.
Booty.
For me to question you is crazy.
Booty pirate.
Booty pirate is wild. He just Googled. I love Aberrant Preach just for these type of moments because niggas can really just talk, fuck around, and have fun. But I do feel like video games, people are taking them seriously and they're just adding the same type of jokes. You're punching down when you should be punching up. Or you should just stop punching in general because you keep missing the fucking target.
You did that to yourself.
Booty is treasure, money, jewels, and the likes obtained by criminal means, especially plundering, and pillaging.
It's actually a definition. I didn't
If you're
think
the Caribbeans on
I thought booty was just a saying and it really wasn't treasure, like me booty. And I was like, what the fuck? This is a weird saying for treasure. It's actually a real definition, which at first I was like, I thought it was just a pirate thing that people made up. Or if it is a real pirate thing, why they call it booty? But I think they need it like more like booty, like my bounty. But it's very weird.
vacation, you could spend some time looking for pirate booty. That still sounds bad.
That sounds hella bad.
Why not have to do me like that?
It's funny how we're both
No.
Yeah. and I feel more wrong.
Booty.
Booty.
Let me get some.
Yeah,
Let me get some booty.
Oh gosh, that's how people play video games.
That's what. Yeah, for real. If you don't like it, just don't play it.
What's wrong with just let him do it? It's not that bad. The Tate brothers sound fucking stupid.
You don't want to do. I didn't like the crime aspect. You're gonna. That was a good point. Shit. The thing is called a fucking crime.
And also, it's like, you guys make all the wildest jokes in the world. You love doing it. I don't mind it. I support it. Even though I think you guys are weirdos, I don't think it's a bad thing that you like making funny jokes at the expense of whatever group. Are you guys now advocating for violence or issues? Are you guys now indoctrinating people against these people? I don't think you take that stance. So I don't know why you're doing it with video games specifically. Just me personally.
I remember there was an uproar back in the days when they did that. There was one that was like kind of in Florida or something like that. And it was Lil Haiti.
Yeah, you're talking about Vice City.
Yeah, and then there was one mission.
That's my favorite one.
There's one mission that they removed. It was called "Kill the Haitians."
Facts.
And they removed it because there was like an uproar. Like, you can't say that and this and that. People got mad. I get it. Me, I was like, you kill a bunch of Russians and that's fact. You kill a bunch of Serbians, that's fact. That's
a bunch of
fine.
Haitians
Everything is
seem
all
like
right.
crazy.
Everything is all good, but then I understood why people got mad. I was not one of these people.
I think all this controversy, like all the pearl clutching from conservatives on this issue, is hilarious to me. All it's going to do is make the video game more popular. Even now they got me talking about it, and I don't really talk about video games on this channel.
Is this the same thing that happened?
So I'm probably going to play it. And all this stuff serves to market this game. Every time this game comes out, there's always a lot of pearl clutching about some aspect of it. And guess what? The game just continues to grow with popularity.
He has a point. What is it? Bad publicity is good publicity. All publicity is good publicity. And some people just don't understand that. I could say the same thing when it came to Last of Us 2, right? People were in an uproar. People were mad that Joel died. People were mad that he got killed in the most shittiest way possible. That's what people were angry and upset about. I didn't like the fact that Joel died by a golf club and some bitch shooting his leg off and her killing him. Fuck that. Fuck Abby. Fuck that character. She's trash. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Last of Us 2 and fuck the live action show. I'm just straight up. And especially when the first Last of Us show came out and everybody generally agreed Joel was right. IGN said Joel was right. Everybody said it. You know what? There was no percentage of this shit even working. Joel was right to save Ellie. Everybody said it. Joel was right. And I'm so mad that I'm the first one to say Joel was right. And then the entire internet agreed, like, hey, yeah, I think Joel was right to save Ellie. Because there was no percentage of her surviving and oh, well, what if she died on the operating table and they couldn't make a cure and it didn't work? They would have failed and a little girl would have died, which is facts. So I'm so mad at people that fucking said Joel was wrong and agreed with Abby. But when Abby comes out and kills Joel, she's going to look like the bad guy and people are going to want her to die. And then when the show comes out, they're going to have to kill Abby. I hope y'all know that. When the show comes out, they're going to have to murder that fucking character. It's not going to be like the video game where they let her live. And she gets to go along with her transgender friend. No. They're both going to die. That has to happen. Neil Druckmann just can't be like, well, that's the end of the series. Fans and people are not going to like that. They're just not. It's just not how it's going to roll. The Walking Dead made tons of changes. It's going to have to The Walking Dead is better than The Last of Us in every form. But The Last of Us is just The Last of Us. So honestly, niggas is stupid. So I'm just letting that be heard. When it comes to video games like Grand Theft Auto, you're going to have to stop bitching about it because you keep bringing it this type of publicity. Same thing, I guess I brought Last of Us 2 a lot of publicity when I was talking shit about the voice actors, Neil Cuckman, and all this bullshit. And I just didn't care. Well, because the game was just ass. It was ass.
So y'all can keep whining and keep crying. The game will be more popular and it looks amazing. Quite frankly, even I want to play it. And I'm not the biggest Grand Theft Auto person.
I got a PS5 home. You can pass by and play it.
Now I got a PC. Why would I play it on a console?
Fair.
Always. PC Master Race.
Fair.
That sounds terrible.
That's how we do
Never, ever say it. Abba, no. Bad Abba. Why would you ever say Master Race? That sounds terrible.
games.
That's actually the first time I played GTA was on a PC.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that happened with Hogwarts. Y'all spoke about it. We were pissed off about it.
True.
And then what happened?
Everyone was bitching, and no one played the game. There's a two lesbian couples, there's a transgender character, there's a whole bunch of lesbian stuff in it. The game is fucking multiculturally loved, and even the people that don't like the LGBT community as much played the game, and they were like, this game is very open to the LGBT community, and none of the people that were part of the LGBT community played it. I heard some people that actually played it, but they couldn't tell their friends or family about it because niggas were just like, fuck that game, fuck J.K. Rowling, she's this, and this, when there's no proof of that whatsoever. So it's crazy that that's the same shit that Preach talks about. When it's true, it's the same shit. And then I didn't even complete Hogwarts Legacy. I literally dragged the game along because it's so good. Like, dragging that game is so good.
Like, you're doing the same thing over and over again. It's like you motherfuckers never learn. But it's okay. It's just, people need to complain, and that's fine. It's just, I think the game is gonna do fine, and it's gonna last another 15 years before they do another one.
Absolutely, I agree, 150%. Anything else you want to say?
Nah.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments below.
Shouts to Abba and Preach on this 100%, because this is how I put it to you in the best words possible. When it comes to gaming, there's gonna be tons of controversy. 100%, always gonna be controversy. Don't matter what. Good, negative, positive. And if you don't love it, don't play it. Yes, true. I didn't play Last of Us 2. I didn't have to. I could literally watch somebody play the fucking game and there's the game right there. I played God of War because I love the franchise. I grew up with God of War. God of War 1, 2, Ascension. Every single God of War game I played. I played all of them except for like the stupid phone game. Like, what the fuck? But they never told what happened to Artemis. But at the same time, people don't talk about that enough. Gaming is just another way for people to enjoy themselves. What works, what doesn't work for one person is fine. I'm not going to sit here and argue with the Tate brothers and be like, well, if you don't play it, then fuck you. Technically, yes, fuck you, but still, like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Come on. Let's go. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Shout out to Abba and Preach for this. And I like their commentary on it because I have to always add to this it's gaming. It's not a big deal. Unless you think this is actually going to make your, like, Call of Duty is going to tell your kids to go straight to war and fight people. Like, shut the fuck up. Peace. And I'm out. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, be notified. And from me to you, remember to never give up, never surrender, keep on grinding. Peace. And I'm out, motherfucker. We out of here.
Shit. Getting bit on drum. You little niggas gonna stop acting like my shit ain't the grill. Some of you niggas get your front teeth for grills. And I ain't talking about the contract.
I ain't loving these fake hoes. Room smelling like 8 switches. Room service like 2K. NBA, I'm ballin', nigga. All them niggas falling like all them niggas. Talking shit, I saw them niggas. Now they daughter want a picture. Rough, ain't it? Fuck famous.
Yeah,
niggas too real, got the most haters. Wrote a story, so Stephen Curry. How it feel to be golden.